with bricks, relax with bricks, relax. Alpha Wax, relax, will you?
Hello, Alphawax. Let's do bag 3. Another person. Now, first things first, before we make the minifig, well, we can make the minifig at the same time, is that some of you, quite a lot of you, may have had difficulties posting comments on the Google Eyes today, and it's because YouTube turned the comments off, and I think it's their algorithm, because this set is a Sesame Street set. I think they have assumed that this is for children. It's not. So I've had to manually go and turn comments back on again. So you should be all right, but I think I'm going to have to do it for each one of these builds. So if you can't comment, then alert me, and then I can go and reset the settings again by hand. Anyway, now, it's either Bert or Ernie. Oh, gosh, I don't know which one it is. I'm not up on my Sesame Street characters, but it's either Bert or Ernie. You'll tell me. Still a lovely minifig. Right, okay, let's go. Aren't we loving this build, by the way? Off to the Google Eyes. Yeah, I'm Sharon. Sharon Renzulli. Oh, God. The joy. I've noticed there are a lot of usual people who normally message on the Google Eyes who are not there today, but thank the blue blazes that Sharon Renzulli managed to get through in the window, during which there was an opportunity to do so. So what have you got to say today, Sharon? Yeah. Attention! Oh, it's a big story. It's a big story. I think it needs a drum roll. Yeah. Attention! Il Dolce Lego. Italian Tale 2. In the recent past, my wife and I, Eleanor, R.I.P. Oh. Let's give a round of applause for Eleanor. Godspeed, wherever you may be. Oh, I'm sorry, Sharon Renzulli. Let's continue with your story. We visited my niece, she of the surname Tatalia, for barbecue. Also, there were my nieces-in-laws and the kin. We traveled into deep Italian territory. Already loving this. The main attraction was Tullio. Tullio, a massive older man, dressed as a Guido, who had just returned from college. We were in the company of a Jotty Capo. What's a Jotty Capo? Oh, crumbs, is this like proper mafia? Flippin' heck! Hang on, Sharon Renzulli. We're putting this in. Hang on. Yeah, that way up. Okay. Okay. Look, that's gone in there. Look, I was umming and ahhing because that felt as if it was a bit low down, but not. Right, so hang on. Back to the story. So Sharon Renzulli is in the presence of a Johnny couple. Tullio's voice was the deepest, gravelled, loudest basso profundo my ears ever caught, an uber vulgarness uncouth. Eleanor was a proper lady, and her ears were turning beef red from the filth spewing from Tullio. Oh my goodness me. His wife, Tina, almost kept up with him. Yo, we were only talking about the price of bread. Tullio pumped 4 F words into a sentence with 10 words. The mafia couple were a cacophony of dirty gibberish. If there was a TV show called The Vilest Mouth in the World, Tullio would have won. Hands down. There was no joking around or a chance to do my shtick, sight gags. He was very scary. All the adults at the party seemed intimidated. The kiddies were running around chanting, Uncle Tullio's home from college. Uncle Tullio's home. Thank God I wasn't stoned. I was getting lightheaded because the land of language had fallen off the earth. Everything was boo, 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 boo. It wasn't too long before Eleanor's cheek turned red and her brain was boiling over. She gave me an I'm gonna hurt you bad eye. I proceeded to feign illness, and we made a getaway. In the beginning was the word in. Forget about it, 10-4. P.S. Told a few friends they gotta buy me some simpleton Lego builds for Christmas. Yeah, you're right. I kneel in awe to all my deft Afroac pals, and suspect yours are all a treasure. I pray to Scheherazade. That person for embellishment. Ooh, 10-4. Oh my God. Oh, the life you've led, Sharon Renzulli. Wow-wee, wow-wee. Hang on, let's get this right. I mean, if I found myself at a mafia barbecue, there's sort of part of me would just be absolutely thrilled. But then I would be really stupid just going around and asking them about when being a mafia person, and be like really overexcited about it like an idiot. I'd be dead. But put it this way, I'd be dead before the trifle came out. Let's put it that way. Oh, look. That's lovely, isn't it? That's lovely. That's really nice. That's really lovely. I like that. Super. Right, what we got going on here now? That was a brilliant story, Sharon Renzulli. Eric, he's got a duck of Fazio. They both like watching Lego, and they really like musicals. So his name is Eric, etc. He says, Elmo is red, Grover is blue. Relax with bricks. Oh, how I love you. Oh. Okay, so this is Elmo. Elmo. Super. Right, next Google Eyes. Where are we up to? Here we go. Never-ending boing, Gary Blair, Gary Blair, Gary Blair. Never-ending boing, Gary Blair, Gary Blair, Gary Blair. Right, let's see what he wants today, shall we? What trouble are you going to cause today, Gary Blair? He says, did last Swan just manipulate you into saying squeaky brakes? Adjudication, please, Mr. Devat. Oh, you absolute snitch! Never-ending snitching! Adjudication, please, there, Mr. VAR. Adjudication. Call for an adjudication for Mr. Gary Blair, the never-ending boinger, against Jackie Swan for the crime of making me say the squeaky brakes. Although, to be fair, I let it slide. I mentioned it and I let it slide, I do believe. That was just reportage from Jackie Swan. She wasn't trying to trick me like somebody I could mention. I think there is a vast difference between the reportage and the tricking. I think that should be taken into account, please, Mr. The VAR. I appeal to you on behalf of Jackie Swan. It was reportage. It was not trickery. Trying to get Jackie Swan into trouble. Why I order? Why I actually order? Honestly. Good grief. Gary Blair, the never-ending boinger. Good luck with Notre Dame. If it's anything like the Taj build, there are going to be videos of you crying. Crying? Are you watching Michael Rappaport's fabulously foul Drumpf rants? It's Larenzuli. No, I'm not. Yes, I did see one. It was amazing. Yes. Eric Oswald, dear Jordan, I'm also... Oh, that reminds me. Sorry, I've got this round the wrong way, the TARDIS. That's the front. There we go. There we go. I'm also a mahoosive Doctor Who fan. Probably my all-time favourite television show. Jordan, Jordan, Jordan. He says, well, Eric, this means we are now best friends. Gary Blair, get a room. Rude. Never anything but rude. Rude. I'm Sharon. Sharon Renzulli. Yeah, don't apologize for yourself. You're the mother ghost. Perhaps you've been too lenient. Put your big web foot down. Does that sound too Trumpish? I just love her. I love her. Well, we're off to the Twitter eyes earlier today. I'm slightly trepidational. Let's just say that, shall we, for what is going to come here today. I've had a lot of messages about it on the side. Right. Okay. It's Professor Lego. For the role of Ombuds Goose, we have 3 candidates to choose from. 1. Golden Goose, Neil Natson is Neil. 2. The Supremes, the Snitch, John Barry. Little Miss Schism, a.k.a. Katie Hall, and the Boinger, Gary Blair. Yes, I think that's a correct assessment. The Snitch, John Barry, Little Miss Schism, Katie Hall, and the Boinger, Gary Blair. And then number 3, the Moaning Manny, Bavis Musson. And the results are in, with 20% of the vote, in 3rd place. It's a sensei, Bavis Musson. Well done, Bevis. Well done for putting yourself forward. Well done for running. In 2nd place, this gives me great pleasure. With 37% of the vote, it's the Supremes. Oh dear, that's a shame, isn't it? What a shame. What a shame. What a shame. What a terrible, terrible shame. What a terrible shame. And in 1st place with 43% of the vote, it's Diana Ross, a.k.a. Goes Now. Thank God. Thank old heavens above. Thank you all. The heavens thank the heavens, the heavens thank the heavens. Well, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. So this must have been going while the vote was carrying on. But Neil says to me, can you check whether Georgie Gibbons, Sue Perkins, Dawn French and that there, the Little Mix, wish to have recorded their votes within this poll, hashtag AfterWorks Forever, hashtag Fair and Just. Jill Perry, make sure they vote for option 2 for guaranteed fun and larks. David French, you know it makes sense. Eric, you spelled larks wrong. It's SCHISM. Oh, that's a boing. In the case of you three, the veritable foxes running the hen house. Gary Blair, adjudication, please. Oh, adjudication, please, Mr. Van. Adjudication. Is this a kind of libel to be tolerated? Really? Is it? Is it? Is it? Is it? It's libel. It's libel. It's libel. Adjudication, please. I think you'll find that Mr. the Sensei has exclusive copyright of the gif of Lucille Ball sticking her tongue out and should probably be invoicing you for usage fees right about now. Eric Oswald just shouts, nobody owns Lucy. Bevis Musson says, Bevis Musson the Sensei. Uncle Strawberry. The Mooning Minnie, the Matador, the Lego Whisperer. The Lego Whisperer. Yes, that's it. He says, this is true, but it might cause Knuckles confusion seeing someone else using that gif. She's quite easily confused, is Knuckles. Bless her. I've said it before and I'll say it again. If you want to come and build a build while filming it, while having to read out all your comments, while also remembering the songs and the catchphrases, etc., etc., ad nauseam, please feel free. Just you crack on, you crack on, you crack on with the big hand and the little hand. You crack on, you crack on, Bevis. Crack on, crack on. Crack on, sir. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Adjudication, Mr. Graham Triggs. Mr. Graham Triggs, the VAR, the official referee of Lex with Bricks adjudication. Oh no. Tim Goff to receive an official warning. There was not decision to make, Mother Goose sniffed the shitty vase. I merely upheld the rules for the handling of official requests. As was pointed out, there was no time limit imposed on carrying it out. Now then, I think because this is only an official warning that Tim Goff does not have to go into the Book of Morons. I might have to have an adjudication on this. Adjudication, please. Adjudication, please, Mr. Graham Triggs. I would like to know whether an entry into the Book of Morons is only if you are sent to the Blair Hole, or whether official warnings also have to go into the Book of Morons. Thank you, please. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Graham Triggs. Thank you. We respect your authority. Tim Goff. Oh Lord. Tim Goff has just replied to the adjudication with a gif of "Am I bothered?" You're skating on thin ice here, Tim Goff. Oh no, it's just gif after gif after gif, after gif after gif after gif. So we now obviously fast forward to the moment when Gary Blair now knows who's won. So he says, hey, congratulations to the new Afterwork Ombuds Goose. Congratulations. May your new responsibility bring you joy, peace, and infamy. That's very gracious of you. That's very gracious of you, and I'm very pleased to see that you have accepted the results of the election. So well done to you, Gary Blair. You haven't pulled a Donald, as we now like to call that. You haven't pulled a Donald. Well done. Well done. Mr. Graham Triggs, you shall have satisfaction, shall you? So be it. Scribe thy name in the book of... Oh, no! I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Scribe thy name in the book of morons for tardy scissor work. Oh, gee whiz. Come here, Pen. What? It's just unbelievable. EK, what's the time? It's 9:55. Flipping heck. Tardy. Thinking flip. Jiminy cricket. You haven't,
Emma, you haven't done the thing with the ruler. Please do it.
you're like little son getting a ruler out now. Doing it.
Just please make it lovely and tidy.
Yeah, I'm doing it. Flipping heck.
Yes, that's super. Thank you. You can press the button now.
Gee whiz. Jiminy crickets. Will anything ever go my way? Ever? Never. Everyone's against me. Beavis Musson. Suggestion, micro build the micro Notre Dame and then burn it down for the extra true to life detail. It's just never ever going to end, is it? No, it's never going to end, Emma. No, it's never going to end. But you know what? You've brought this on yourself. You've encouraged this. You've encouraged this from the off. And now they are the boss of you now. You do realise that, don't you? Just be quiet. Just be quiet. Is that Grover? He shouts at me. I can forgive you not remembering who Elmo is, but how very dare you not know that it's not Grover. Does I am special, look. Graham Triggs says, I can't forgive her. Elmo was the first thing I shouted at the start of the Pearson. Hang on, was this the bit where you wanted some... Here we go. I'm young enough to have grown up with Sesame Street. It was shown on Channel 4 from the mid-80s, so technically I was probably too old for it at 10, but a lot of the humour skews older, especially if you were already a Muppets fan. See, this is the problem. I was too old for Sesame Street, and it definitely wasn't on when I was the age that it would have been appropriate for. I would really, really hope that if any Lego set is going to have the stickers used in number order, it'd be Sesame Street. Amen. Well, they haven't done it. That'll be Mr. Hooper. Oh, Mr. Hooper. Mr. Hooper. Mr. Hooper. Ooh, Mr. Hooper on the first sticker. He was one of the original cast members and died in real life. So rather than just writing his character out, they had him die on the TV programme as well, as a way to help children understand death. Oh. It's worth tracking down the video of that episode because it's so well done. It's utterly heartbreaking though, naturally. Ooh, Mr. Hooper. Then he says, Barrowman Truce. Oh, you absolute... Ooh. Ooh. Then he says, the use of very bright coloured bricks and tiles are completely covered up during builds are there for two reasons. One, to make it easier to see where to place them from the instructions, but also to give you a wider variety of colours and bricks as a whole. Sigh. I was so hopeful that the stickers would be in the right order, but no, that would be too much to ask of Lego, wouldn't it? I don't understand why they do it. It's sort of crazy, isn't it? I wonder if... there must be a reason why the stickers aren't in number order. Why do we think it is? Do we think it might be to do with how they get made in the machine or something? That the bigger ones have to be down one end? What is it? What is it? I wonder what we're making here. This looks like a little bookcase, actually. Doesn't it? Looks like a little bookcase. Bevis then says, we already had an adjudication about missing Big Bird. You had an official warning because you realised almost straight away. That's a lovely little bedside light, he adds. Given the large amount of missing pieces, the temple is still rather lovely. He's just scattergunning now. He's riffing like Cleo Lane. It's like boo 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 Lego boo boo boo. I'll talk about this set boo boo boo, and now I'll talk about that set boo boo boo. I think the story of the butterfly testicles, says Bevis. Oops, that's on. Oh no! What fell off? What fell off? That fell off. The bottom of the bookcase fell off. Yes, look, it's clearly a bookcase. There we are. That's rather nice, isn't it? It's interesting that we're putting that in before we've put a floor in. I'm fascinated by that, actually. Really? You're fascinated by it? Well, I mean, I'm interested. I'm not going to go that far by saying I'm utterly fascinated. I mean, I'll think about it for a couple of seconds and then we'll move on. Yeah, all right. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah, okay, thanks. Back to Bevis. It says, I think the story of the butterfly testicles is there were some on the Ninjago City set, and you, not we, decided they were butterfly testicles. Yes, that is my recollection of it, that I simply just decided they were butterfly testicles. Then, when you made the Grander Emporium, you had me fighting the prof and gave me some spare butterfly testicles. It's all your fault. And then he adds, as usual. Bevis then says, it gives me almost a brownstone feel. Sesame Street is literally based on the brownstones neighbourhoods in New York, so that's absolutely what it is. They wanted it to appeal to kids who don't live in the suburbs that are usually shown on TV programmes. I'm sure the prof will correct me if I'm wrong, but I suspect that little light on the doorposts is unique to this set. Yes, I really don't think we've ever seen. We've got something else coming up that I think is a first time piece as well. So that's exciting. So I'm just doing nothing with this. That needs to go on there. Right. The area at the side is Big Bird's nest. This or this? Which? This or this? I don't know. It would make a lot more sense if you were familiar with the TV show, but he has a nest kind of round the side of a building in a little alley. Oh, so it's that through Mr. Hooper. That leftover blue tile will be from the end of the bed. Yes, I fixed that. It's a while since we've had a build as consistently lovely as this, right from the off. Properly relaxing and beautiful. Look, well done, Bevis. No, not boing, not boing. Thank you. He messaged me to make sure that I got all that in without the thing that happens on the Twitter, and I think I've managed it, Bevis. So hup, huzzah for that. Look, we're putting a little milk carton. We have had a milk carton before. We had one in the fridge in the Ghostbusters firehouse. I think that's the only milk carton we've had, but we have had one before. It's a lovely little piece, isn't it? I sort of love all that stuff. I love all the little bits that are... It's like a doll's house, really. Lovely. I think it's going at the front. There. Yes, it is. Oh, look, isn't that lovely? That'll please little Sue.
Yeah, yes, it does. It does please me. Although I'm a bit worried that they've put their milk on where the flowers are. But I mean, that is what some students do, isn't it? They put their milk out on the window ledge when it's cold.
Yes.
But this feels like a summer reset. So if they put it out in the summer, then the milk will turn to cheese. Press the button. Would it turn to poisson croissant, Emma?
No, it wouldn't turn to poisson croissant, no.
Poisson croissant.
Oh, don't start, please.
Poisson croissant. Press the button.
She just likes saying it. Once she likes saying something, there's no stopping her, I'm afraid. And there it is. Voila. Voila. What's going to go here? That's thrilling. Graham Triggs. Oh, okay. Okay. Without further ado, we haven't had this in a while. It's Mr. Graham Triggs sings. Oh, what a treat. Sunny day, sweeping the clouds away. On my way to where the air is sweet. Can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street? Oh, well done. That was lovely, Mr. Graham Triggs. I loved that. Thank you very much. I refute your suggestion that we didn't really have Sesame Street in the UK. It was on Channel 4 for 14 years. Yes, but I was clearly at university then. Well, not quite at university. But I certainly wasn't in preschool. I suppose that's what I'm saying. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, dear. We've got a situation. We've got a situation. We've got a situation. We've got a situation here. I've got one of these and I need one with a thing on. That means I've used the wrong thing somewhere. Hang on, please. Hello, fixed it. I fixed it, it's fine. That panic is over. Thank you for coming to my very minor panic. It's now over and has concluded. Thank you for coming. Thanks for coming. Rosie Lee rightly says, but some of us were preschoolers before Channel 4 came along, yes. Grabby Barger, I think it depends where you are in the country. I was in Granada TV region, and I definitely remember watching it as a young kid in the mid-70s. I didn't get it. I'm absolutely certain we didn't get it. Mind you, I wasn't really allowed to watch television. Graham Triggs says, yes, it was broadcast in various ITV regions at times before Channel 4, but it was sporadic. However, with Channel 4 there was a good solid national run, which rather debunks the claim we didn't really get it, even if we didn't watch it. That's sort of bordering on an adjudication. It's bordering on one. It's bordering one. I think that wasn't an adjudication. It was more, I have spoken, and we've all taken note, and we respect your authority. That's what's happened there. Will you look at this? This is a rather lovely thing we're making, isn't it? Grabby Mark, for all the new viewers, this is a photo of Emma's Lego nemesis, even though he is probably unaware of this. YouTube seems to like the picture. Oh, he's done it as well. Woo! Eric Oswald. Eric Oswald. Oh, we're turning this upside down, look. Wonder why we're turning it upside down. That's because it's going upside down. Where's it going upside down? Oh, it's going in. Oh, that's what that was for. Oh, okay. Well, that's lovely, isn't it? Although I'd quite like something in there, wouldn't you? Stop it. Stop it. Hang on. This can't be right. That's because it's not right. That's because it's not right. Let's get the frog head. Frog head, as I like to call it, as you know. Frog head, that. Then that. Thank you. Thank you. That's lovely, isn't it? I still want something in there. What could go in there that would be nice? Unless something's coming. Something might be coming. We'll have to wait and see. I didn't realise, says Eric, there was a rule that the music had to exactly match the length of time it takes to open a Lego instruction book. Is this a new rule? Out from nowhere? I don't think it's not a rule. It's not a rule. I'll tell you what happened. Eric's music would have perfectly fitted the entire thing, but I was a little bit tardy with my scissors. They weren't ready to go. And obviously, I will say this. Oh no, it wasn't from there. Oh, crumbs. Oh, I've just found it. I've just found it. Excuse me. Thank you, I fixed it. No, there wasn't. The problem was the scissors. That was for whatever reason, the scissors were a little bit off kilter when I opened that book. And obviously I'm not listening to the music as I'm opening it. That should be made quite clear. Hold on, hang on please. So I put that on after the event in the edit. So again, my fault, because I suppose I could have started this a little bit later or something. But you know, these things happen. I think given that Eric is in Ohio and I'm in a small village in Surrey, the fact that he was even close is something of a miracle. Quite frankly, I think you should just be grateful that he sends them in, to be honest. Just be grateful. Count Rosie Lee says, it's all part of the challenge for us creatives. No, Eric, Emma usually overlays the music in post-production. Exactly. Normally she repeats the track if required. Yes, I do. Then Eric says, this arrived late afternoon yesterday. I am honoured. Thank you. There. Oh, look, he's got his Order of the Haunted Table little badge there. Ah, God bless him. Diana Ross Neil says, congratulations, Eric. Very well deserved to join the honours of the OHT. Hashtag those that do so much. Hashtag Order of the Haunted Table. Gary Blair says, I'm loving the chop de pork. Oh, look, Gary Blair has got himself the Flintstones. He did say he was doing it. Little Sue. She's called Little Sue. She's little and she's called Sue. It's Little Sue.
Hello, it's me. Little Sue. La petite Sue.
Oh, here we go.
La petite Sue, bonjour, bonjour. 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 C'est moi. La petite Sue. With the poisson croissant.
What would you like to say today?
Well, I just want to say to Gary Blair, the never-ending boinger, excuse me, actual Lego. That's a boing, so please press that button.
Gary Blair says,
Yeah, it's the Flintstones kit just arrived. I won it in the last live and bricking, don't you remember?
absolute liar. I mean, there's no end to him, is there? There's absolutely no end to his deceit. His deceptions. His never-ending deceptions. Professor Lego, today's minifig is Elmo. Yes, thank you. We've now established that. Diana Ross, was sticker 1 of 123 Sesame Street the image of Professor Lego? Hashtag Professor Lego appears within Lego set. I mean, it's sort of reminiscent of the Prof. There's no doubt about that. But no, it's Mr. Hooper, sadly deceased. Oh, now then, I've got to pay attention because there's some things that need to be turned around the other way, like that. And that goes there. Then a corner. And one of those. And one of those. And one of those. And now we shall turn the page. Turning the page, turning the page, turning the page.
Jordan, it's official because Eric Oswald loves Doctor Who as well. We are now best friends. That is the law when it comes to Doctor Who fans.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Oh, then Gary Blair is then rude about Jodie Whittaker. I'm not even bothering to repeat that. Not even bothering. Get out. Get out, Gary Blair. Get out. Go and stand in the corner. Go and stand in the corner. Go and stand in the corner. Ba-bum, bum, ba-bum. Ruth Hayes says, I'm 60, so way too old to have grown up with Sesame Street, but somehow I absolutely know and love it. I know, it's weird, isn't it? Why? Constantly singing the jolly theme tune during this build, thoroughly enjoying it, and full of hope in more ways than one. Yes.
The red thing with the butterfly testicles that you made yesterday. Don't point with your finger, that's rude.
Sorry. It's a bit obscured, but yes, it's in there, isn't it?
Yes, just that, yes. That is a fire bell, I think you'll find. I like to be an expert in these matters. Please press the button.
Okay. It's a fire bell. Mike, formerly Tobermory Jake, he got the wrong email. It says, loving the techniques, not the techniques, the techniques, and finishes on this set, the soft curved edges, them gorgeous open sash windows, the colours, all in all, a very nice set. I almost did forget there was building, wasn't there? The open window is a lovely fact, says Professor Lego.
Emma.
Yes?
Did you notice? Did you notice that oh dear, do you need to do a fruity burp, Emma?
Yes, I just did need to do a fruity burp, yes.
Anyway, I wanted to say that sticker number 1 was sticker number 1. Hooray! They must have heard me say that the numbering doesn't make sense. Imagine if Justin Ramsden's been watching it, but can you even imagine it, Emma? Can you? Can you even imagine it if Justin Ramsden's been watching? Can you even imagine it? Press the button. I'd also like to say before I go is that Elmo is my favourite. He's my favourite. Press the button.
Diana Ross, Neil says, he's my favourite too, Little Sue.
Jordan, read the special effects for the animation. I can certainly do that. I usually only write in special effects that my editing software can handle.
Oh, well, that settles it. Once I've filmed it, I will send it to you. And then you can special effects it up. Oh, how exciting. We've now got a special effects person in the house. Isn't that exciting? Right, I'm making 2 of these. Oh, that's thrilled me. Crumbs. Diana Ross, it says, thank you for the tour of the temple. The Zen calm, the only area of complete serenity on the haunted table. It remains a triumph in its semi-ruinous form. Hashtag request welcome. Hashtag ancient ruins. Making 2 of these. So while I'm making this, we have got, drum roll. Oh, hang on. No, wait. Sorry. Just wait, please, Bev Bratton. Wait, please, Bev Bratton. We weren't making 2 of them. Sorry, I misunderstood. I've done something very wrong here, haven't I? Hang on. Oh, guess what I've done? I've entirely missed out a bit. That's how very unlike you. I'm actually making 6. I've got to make 6 of these before I make that. Okay, right. Drum roll again, please. Drum roll again. It's time for Bev Bratton's news report. Good morning, and I start with a disclaimer that this news report was filed last night, so may be out of date already. Amid suggestions of corruption, voter intimidation, and electoral college bias, candidates have been canvassing for votes from their followers and other people's followers, and even from some AFOWACs. Once all the legal votes have been counted, oh, I see what you've done there. Once all the legal votes have been counted, the projected winner will be announced and the accusations can start in earnest. In the meantime, the candidates have returned to their respective campaign headquarters to await the outcome, and one assumes to write their acceptance and or concession speeches. And finally, a reminder to unsuccessful candidates that legal challenges have to be submitted within 48 hours of the results being ratified. This is Bev reporting for Bleachers News, handing back to the studio. Thank you. Thank you, Bev. Thank you very much. Eric Oswald says, runoff vote if no candidate reaches 50%. Exactly what's happening with Georgia's 2 Senate races. Top 2 candidates in final vote. Oh no, are we having a runoff? Are we? Because I don't think someone did get 50%. Oh no. Gary Blair, who's now called Prince Among Men, says, interesting suggestion. Well, that will have to be the VAR will have to make that decision as to whether there's a runoff. Oh no, I'm going to sneeze. I held it in. It's all right, I held it in. The VAR will have to make that decision. Adjudication, please, Mr. The VAR. If there has not been a candidate that reaches 50%, is there a runoff? Is there a runoff between the top 2 candidates? Thank you. Thank you, Mr. The VAR. Thank you. Adjudication, please. Right, now we're right. Look. Thank you. M-Tron Matt says, I've just heard the book opening music. It's awesome. Can I put a request in the book that we hire a 150-piece choir to sing it? I mean, I can put it in the request book. But, all right, 44. Request for 150-piece choir to sing Eric's song book. Oh, TARDIS to be built live, that can be crossed off. Tweedle Mandy, can I visit Emma in the Blair hole? Did that ever happen? Actually, I might do that now because I'm not sure that ever did happen. Come to me, Tweedle twins. Tweedle Mandy, Tweedle Vos Pooh Sue. They are twins and they love poo. There we go. You can crest forth to the Blair hole. There we go. Look, you're visiting me now. So that's that request done. Super. That's that request. So I can cross that off. TARDIS for Jordan. I've done that. Cross that off. Rides on Forest Dump. That's been done. Fishing Shack. No. Change Animals and Poos to Mandy and Sue. That's been done. A Time Warp animation in the Haunted House. That has not been done. SFA for Michael, that's been done. I think that's pretty... Okay. All right. There's some things in there that have not been done, but cannot be done yet. Right, where are we up to? Oh, that's it. That's the end of club business. That was the end of club business. Okay, right, let's get this done. Oh, this is the one we're making two of. Oops. This exterior is just a joy, isn't it? Absolutely lovely. I really love these half sash windows. Really sweet. Really want something in there. Give me some suggestions for that. Please make them suitable suggestions. I'm looking at you, Gary Blair. Right. Lovely. That's going in there. Super. Love that little pint of milk. So sweet. Oops. That'll teach me to do it one-handed. Come on, big hand, little hand. Big hand, little hand. Oh, we're making something absolutely fabulous now. Oh, brilliant. Oh, this will be a lovely end to today's build. Oh, you're going to love this. Oh, how fab. Now, look at this. We've never had, I mean, obviously we have loads of these little dot, but look at that. Can you see? Never had one like that, so let's give it a switch through. That's really lovely. I love that. I love that. Look. Look at the iridescence on it. That's really great. It's for nickety bits. For nickety bits, boom, boom. For nickety bits, boom, boom. For nickety bits, for nickety bits, for nickety bits, nickety bits. Oops. Oh gosh, come on. That's it. Okay. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh, this is really finicky. Right. I think it goes that way. Oh, blimey. Oh, blimey. There we go. Yep. What goes there? There. That. Now, look at that. I don't think we've had that. I don't think we've had that. Have we had that? I'm going to give it a precautionary one. Ooh, look, that's going up there like that. Interesting. I wonder what that's going to be. But look, we've made a little bathtub. Look. And look, adorable. 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 Absolutely adorable. So these are like little, like, water that's dripped over. Isn't that nice? And that is going. Oh, that's. You know, we were looking at this thinking, what's that? It's a curtain. Oh, that is so clever. That's so clever, isn't it? Oh, that's lovely. I absolutely love that. Right, last little bit now. Ooh. This is lovely. We're ending with tiles. Lovely. Absolute dream sticks. And that's going in there. Light Bevis. Bevis. Bevis light. Bevis. Bevis light. Bevis light. Bevis. Bevis light. It's going there. That's it. Okay, so what a lovely bag. Bag 3 was. Wasn't that a triumph, that little area? And this was lovely. And this was nice as well. So there we go. Bag 3. What a delicious little build this is. I absolutely love it. So come back tomorrow and we'll do bag 4. See you then. Bye.